Hello, yogis. Welcome to my home studio. I am Kelly, and here is Maxwell beside me. Today's program, I have trees on my mind, involves balancing, external hip rotation, and working the stretching the inner thighs. We'll see where we can insert tree pose throughout the program. So get comfortable and let's get started. So standing in the center of your mat, lift your toes up and set them down. So fanning the toes apart and feel both edges of the front of your feet, the base of your feet, and then the heels of your feet, feeling your foundation. So starting in standing, standard pose, shoulders relaxed down away from the ears. And I want you to reach your arms up overhead and stretch. So put your palms together for a moment and sweep the hands behind your back, stretching your triceps. And then inhale and reach up, and then arms down to your sides. Do that again. Inhale and reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands go behind the head. Tap the neck. Inhale and reach, and then sweep down. Now right arm sweeps in front of the body all the way up, and then back, and then start to pivot the hand and sweep behind. Hand to the side of the leg. Go back the same way you came. Watch how you turn the palm. And then the arm comes right in front of the body and slices in front. Reach up again. And then bring it back all the way. Reach back and to the side. And then reach up and over again. And then in front. So just 2 times on each side. Let's do the other side. So reach up, turn your palm, reaching back, and you can spread your fingers right there, and then sweep down to the side. Opening up the shoulder, reach. So that's internal rotation at the shoulder joint as you sweep in front, and then inhale. External rotation as you turn the palm back and reach behind. Nicely done, and reach up. And in front. And then hold. Let's come to a seated position on your mat and cross your legs. I want you to bring your default leg forward, sitting up comfortably, and I want your feet to be underneath the thighs right here. So right like that. And shoulders rolled back. And I want you to place your hands on the floor and push down right there and lift up your sitting bones or your glutes. Now shift your hips back and lengthen your chest just slightly over the legs and lower your body to the floor. And stay right there. Reach your arms forward in front of your legs. My triceps are right in front of my legs right there. And then take a breath in and lift up slightly. Inhale. And then exhale, lower down. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale. Lift up slightly. Exhale and lower down. Feel the lower back lengthen. And then your glutes on the floor. Inhale and lift up. And then exhale and lower and hold. Breathe in through your nose and then exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Now lift up, walk your hands in right there, hands behind the hips, and lean back and place your feet on the floor. And let's change sides. So changing sides, get your feet underneath the thighs right here and flex your feet so your feet are parallel right there. Now hands on the floor beside the hips, and I'm actually pressing into my fingers so the heels of my hands are up. Now I'm going to press down into the hand and then hinge my hips back just slightly, flat back, then lower down all the way. And then reach your right arm and then your left arm. Lengthen the spine. Fold over your legs. Inhale and lift up and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Do that again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, And then hold, and maybe you can set your forearms down on the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift up, walk your hands in, and lift up your body. Lift your shoulders up and pick them up and roll them back. Hands behind your hips. And now we're going to go into double pigeon. Bring your right leg on top of your left shin, so we're on the same side. And you can also, you may want to block right here. So place a block underneath the knee, and then you've got a foundation for your leg if you've got this kind of space between your knee and your ankle, right? So then flex your feet right here, hands on the floor right here, lift up, hips go back slightly, pull your abs in, set your hips down or the glutes down, reach your arms in front of your shins right here. Inhale, exhale, reach the arms forward. Inhale, exhale, flex your feet. Hi, Maxwell. Hi. Breathe in, breathe out. Hi. Then walk your hands in. Nicely done. Hands behind your hips. Move the block if you have a block. Lean back. Feet on the floor. Tip your knees side to side. And let's do the other side. So my right leg is underneath my left on my right. If this is too much for your hips, you can always just come back to that cross-leg position. Just make sure your feet are underneath the thighs. Place this underneath the knee if you've got a lot of space. And that's really basically just your anatomy of your hip structure, right? A little bit of flexibility, but mostly that's about your hip structure. So hands beside the hips, lift up, bring the hips back, abs in, and set your glutes down. And then reach your hands forward. And by the way, you want your foot on the other side of the knee or the leg. Breathe in, lift up halfway, and then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands in and move your block over. We may use a block later, so if you don't have your block available, go ahead and get it. Place it at the front of the mat, and then uncross your legs and set your feet on the floor right here. Hands behind and tip your knees side to side. Nicely done. And then keep your feet on the floor, press into the floor, and come into Malasana right here. Just for a moment. Inhale, and then exhale. Breathe in, reach your arms forward, stretch, bring the hands behind the back again. And I want you to come to a seated position. I'll turn to the side so you can see me from the side. And come into extended legs and pull out your hamstring on one side and the other side, so you're sitting on your sitting bones. And then I want you to reach your arms up, pull the lower belly in below the navel, and then reach over your legs and grab your feet and hold. Press your calves down. This is an active stretch of the back of the legs. Press the calves down, and your legs are closer together here, and maybe you can clasp your fingers behind your feet. If you can't, just place your hands on the floor. Lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Do that again. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Nicely done. And then exhale, lower. Lift up your body all the way. Slide your hands up your shins right here. And draw your shoulders back, relax your shoulders, sit up tall, press your calves down, your thighs down, and flex your feet. Reach up and stretch overhead. And then exhale. So similar, coming into Malasana, bring your your one foot on the floor, the other foot on the floor, about hip width, the width of your mat. And then put your hands back here and lift up, coming into Malasana, just like we did before. Palms together to your heart, thumbs to the breastbone, and press your knees into the elbows into the knees. Make sure your toes are turned out slightly, right? Now, if your heels are lifted up, that's fine. Just stay right there. Lengthening the lower back and creating mobility in the hips and the ankles and the knees. Lift your heart, bring the thumbs right to the breastbone right there, or the heart, the chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Press your feet into the ground, lift up slightly, inhale. Exhale, breathe in. Press your elbows into the knees. And now place your hands on the floor, and I want you to reach your hands straight forward, lengthening the back. Then bring the hands in front, feet closer together, feet parallel. Set your heels on the floor and forward fold all the way over. So your arms are relaxed over the legs. Lengthen and look forward. So pick up the body halfway, then lower down. Now notice where your feet are. Are they hip width apart? Your hips are probably much smaller than you think they are. Bring your feet parallel, your heels right under the sitting bones, right? Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. So my belly is slightly touching my thighs right there, or my rib cage, actually. It's touching my thighs right there. And then I want you to bend your right knee and straighten the left leg. Now change sides. Bend the left knee, straighten the right. Do that again. Straighten the left, bend the right, and then change. And then slight bend in the knees, lift up halfway. Reach the arms to your sides right here. Hands clasped behind your back. Reach the knuckles and then fold over. Arms are over the back or away from the back right there. And then bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the shoulders. Move the shoulders away from the ears. So that means towards the ceiling. And now bend the left knee and straighten the right leg. Bend both knees, unclasp your hands, bring the hands down to the feet. Inhale, lengthen, half lift, exhale and fold. Now place your hands on the floor, knees on the floor, and let's do cat-cow to warm up the spine even more. So lower your belly, round your spine, cat. Lower your belly, cow, and then cat. Press the top of the feet into the floor, lower your belly, and then exhale, round. Inhale, and then exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, round. Now walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog. Reach your heels towards the back of your mat. So heels will probably be lifted up and again, hip width apart with those feet. Breathe in, breathe out. Now look forward and bend your knees, step to your hands. Inhale and lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. All the way over, inhale and rise. All the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart and shoulders roll back. Let's start the practice. We'll go through 2 sun salutation A, but let's start the salutation with a tree pose. And we'll start with placing the foot first right at the ankle, and then move the foot up to the calf, and then we'll move it all the way up by reaching down and placing the foot on the inner thigh. All right? So come to the front of your mat. I'm turning in parallel so you can see what I'm doing better. Place your right foot on the inside of the ankle. Take a breath in there. Bring your hands to your heart. Now slide the foot up to the calf. Draw this hip under, and you're going to slightly contract that glute right there. Look forward. Now reach down and bring the foot up closer to the groin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, stretch overhead. And you can separate your hands right there. Wah. Bring the hands to your heart. Knee forward, set your foot down, and change sides. We'll do both sides. So left foot to the ankle. And just notice the sway, the quivering it'll get, are the movement as you try to find your balance. Slide your foot up to the calf. And it's just your nervous system, your muscles, your joints, finding ease, finding balance. Straighten the right leg, draw in that glute, reach your arms up overhead. Separate your hands. Then bring the palms together to your chest. Knee comes forward, lift your foot up, set your foot down. Inhale, reach overhead and reach back, giving yourself a back bend right there. Just a little back bend, shoulders draw back. Exhale, fold over your body. Lengthen and look forward. Place the hands at the shins. Step back plank, right and left. Lower down all the way to the mat, this first one. Put the top of your feet on the floor. Press into your hands, lift your shoulders away from the floor. Then lower, tuck your toes, push off the ground, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Look forward, lift your heels. Step to your hands. One big step, other big step. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale and stand tall. Reach all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Second round, starting with tree pose. Bring your foot to the right foot to the left ankle. Inhale, hands to your heart. Place the foot at the calf. Pull in your abs, balancing. Now reach down and grab your foot. Place the foot on the inner thigh right there. Inhale and exhale. Look forward. This is the challenge part. Inhale, find your balance. Open your arms or the palms away from each other. Bring them together again. Exhale, hands down to the chest. Bring your knee forward, lift your foot, and set your foot down. Change sides. So starting in Tadasana, arms to the side, foot to the outside of your ankle, right there. Then move the foot to the calf, right there. Knee to the side. There's your external rotation at the hip joint, inner thigh contraction. And then maybe you can reach up the foot to the inner thigh right there, and you're pressing slightly with your foot and then pressing the thigh into the foot. So there's a little resistance against each other. Draw under the right hip. Inhale, reach your arms. Separate your palms. Bring the palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Lift the knee up front and set your foot down. Inhale and reach. Look up, back bend right there. Exhale, fold. Lengthen and look forward, half lift. Hands to the shins when you do that. Exhale, step back left, right. Plank. Right here, lower down. Chaturanga, up dog, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and lift your right leg right here. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. So here again, opening up the hip, external rotation. Extend the leg straight. Now look forward. Step your right foot forward. Lift up the left leg. Step your left foot forward. And then walk it all the way into your hands. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale and reach up and stretch overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Shoulders back. Reach forward, chair pose. Coming into chair pose, I want you to really sink down like you're sitting in a chair right here. Lift the arms beside the ears. Inhale. Then exhale, fold over. Moon salutation. Listen to my cues. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back with your right leg first. Set your right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Low lunge right there. Inhale. And then exhale, hands on the floor. And you can use blocks right here if you'd like to. Half split right here. And I want your hip to be underneath your knee on this side. Inhale, lengthen, lift your heart. Then exhale, move your body over that leg. Breathe in. Set your foot flat. Blocks on the floor. Press into the floor. Lift up that left leg. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Step your right foot forward into a lunge position, but bring the left knee to the floor. Here's your low lunge. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to your heart. Shoulders rolled back. Let's stretch the hamstring so you can grab your blocks. Place them on a lower height or the middle or the high height. Flex your foot in the front right here. Move your blocks closer in if you have them. Inhale. Exhale, lower your chest towards the thigh. There's your hamstring stretch. Flat back. Draw this right heel back. Press the heel down into the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then set your foot on the floor. Blocks out of the way. Press into the floor. Downward facing dog. Now lift your left leg up straight. Turn your toes out. Right there. Bend your knee. Opening up the hip right there. External rotation. Breathe in. Breathe out. Extend the legs straight and then lower. Look forward and bend your knees. Step or hop to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Hands to the shins. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Chair pose. Inhale. Look forward, lower down into that squat position. Abs in. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Lengthen and look forward. Plant your hands and step back to plank. Go through a vinyasa. So lower down all the way to the mat or come to chaturanga, cobra, or upward facing dog. Press your feet down into the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg. Inhale, three-limb dog. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. So reach the ball of your foot over there. You can look over and see your foot underneath the arm. Inhale. And then exhale, extend the legs straight. Now point your toes towards the floor, right? And three-limb dog. Bring the leg in, and as you bring the leg in, shift forward, knee to tricep or up near your armpit, right there. Now do this for me. Bring the knee to the side, like tree pose, and then extend the leg straight. Hold for 3, to the side, 2, and then 1. Bend your knee, three-limb dog. Nicely done. Step your right foot beside your right thumb. And then lift it on up. Crescent pose. Inhale, reach. Bring the hands to your heart. Relax your shoulders right there. Open and close your hands. Bend this knee in the front, knee over your ankle. Straighten the back leg all the way. Inhale and reach. Let's add a twist. Exhale, hands to your heart. Hinge your chest forward. Turn your rib cage. Turn your arms, your shoulders, and look to the side. Pull in your abs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now open up your arms. Reach up. And set your left heel on the floor, warrior 2. To the front of the mat, or to the side of the mat. So your knee over your ankle in the front. Lift up your waistline, reaching your arms forward and back. And I want you to hold this. And press into your feet pretty evenly. The forward foot, the back edge of your mat. Relax your shoulders and look over that front hand. You're going to be here for a little bit. Hold this. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Watch your knee in the front, over your ankle. Strengthening your legs. Now, let's do a reverse. Right here, reverse. And then exhale. Bring your hands to the mat. Press into the floor. Right leg up, three-limb dog. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. Same side, extend the leg straight, toes point down, knee to tricep. Now do this. Same thing again. Lift the leg to the side, extend the leg straight out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Knee in, extend the leg up, three-limb dog. Step your right foot forward. Spin your left heel down. Stay right here on the bottom. I almost lifted up. And place your right hand on the inside of your foot. Now, if that's too much, you can place your forearm right here on your thigh. So we're coming into side angle pose. So right hand here, or you can also use a block. And then reach the left arm up right here. Draw your shoulder back. Press into this forward foot. And make sure the knee is over your ankle right there. So shift that knee. And then maybe reach the arm over the ear. There's your extended side angle pose. Holding for 3, 2, and then 1. Now press into the forward foot. Lift up, warrior 2, right here. Relax your shoulders. Knee over the ankle in the front. Reverse warrior. Hand goes behind the thigh, arm over the ear. Watch that knee in the front. And then side angle. Reach both arms straight like this, beside your ears. Keep that right side straight. Reverse. And then side angle. Reach the arms, palms facing each other. And then reverse. Inhale. Nicely done. And then exhale. Last time. Warrior 2. Right there. Press into the forward leg. Hands to the floor. Now, press into your left hand and lift up your right heel. Sorry, your left heel back there. Slide your right foot in slightly. Turn your heels. Right here. We're going to go into side plank, and you can actually just lift up and reach right here, or grab your ankle, press into all fingers of your left hand, and then place your foot to the inner thigh, and then reach up. There's your tree pose. Inside plank. Arm over the ear. 3, 2, and then 1. Place your right hand on the floor, and then face your mat right here. Knee to the side. Now extend the leg straight. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Pedal your heels. Let's go to the other side. Lift your left leg up. Push the floor away. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. Reach the ball of your foot over there towards the sidewall. Extend the leg straight. Turn your toes down. Now bring your knee to your tricep right here, and then lift the leg to the side. Extend the leg out straight. 3, 2, 1. Three-limb dog. Knee to tricep. Step your left foot forward. And come on up into your crescent pose. So right here, we're going to take this to a twist, hands to your heart, but first let's set up. So extend the back leg straight. Hinge forward with your chest. Then turn your shoulders or turn your rib cage like a steering wheel. Elbow to the outside of your leg. And then hold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reach up. Stretch overhead, set your right heel down, and come into warrior 2. Press your feet down into the ground, and I want you to reach back with that right arm, left arm forward. Look over the front hand, knee over the ankle in the front. Inhale, and exhale. Lower down further. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reach the hand behind the thigh, arm over the ear, right there. And then sweep the hands over to the mat, press into the floor, three-limb dog again, left leg up. So left leg up, three-limb dog, turn your toes out and bend your knee
right there. Look at the ball of your foot over there. Extend the legs straight, toes pointing down, knee to tricep. Shift forward. So you're in kind of a plank with the leg up. Then lift the leg to the side. Extend the leg straight. 3, 2, 1. Knee to tricep. 3-limb dog. Knee to tricep again. Step your left foot forward. Spin your right heel down. Bring the hand to the floor. So side angle right here. Reach the arm up. Look out to the side. And then reach the arm over the ear. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take another deep breath in. And now reach, lead with that right arm. Come on into warrior 2. Right here. And reverse. Knee over the ankle in the front. And then side angle with the arms reaching straight. Lengthen the side. Reverse. Side angle. Reaching the arms beside the ears. Reverse. This is tough, guys. Stay with me. And then side angle with the arms reaching, leaning over that forward leg. Warrior 2. Inhale. And then place the hands on the floor. So your right hand comes on the floor. Lift your right heel. Here's a side plank or tree pose. So press into your right hand, slide your left foot in, turn your heels in right here. And then look to the side. Or look straight out. Now, stay right here in side plank. Move your foot or stack your legs or grab your ankle. Place it on the inner thigh right there. And reach up over the ear. Look down at the mat. Place the hand on the floor. Plank with foot at the inner thigh. Extend the legs straight. And then downward facing dog. Beautiful. Nicely done. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up, and step to the middle of the mat. Left foot up. Step to the left side of the mat. Coming into Malasana. Look forward, thumbs to your breastbone right here. Lift up your heart. Draw your shoulders back. Close your eyes right here. Press your heels down into the mat. 3 breaths. With your eyes closed in Malasana. Press the palms well into each other. Then hands on the floor. Press into your hands. Extend the right leg back, left leg back. Downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg. And now, watch. You're going to place your right ankle on your left knee and press the knee away. Press the floor away. So 3-limb dog with the ankle at the knee. Take a breath in and then exhale. Now extend the leg up, 3-limb dog. Lower that leg. Other side. So lift up, little core training, and then place your left ankle on your right knee and hold. Knee pressing away, pressing back, reaching the heel, press the floor away. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now extend the leg up straight, 3-limb dog. Set your foot on the floor. Look forward, bend your knees, step to the center of the mat again. Forward fold. Now bend the knees, sink your glutes to your heels. And bring the thumbs to the breastbone right here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now place your hands on the floor. There's your blocks. Your blocks are actually great guides. They're a really good guide whenever, or at least one block, for coming into crow pose. It gives you something to focus on, looking forward, but then also if you just by chance lose your balance and you kind of tip your head forward, you've got something to catch you. When I first started learning, I'll stay here for a moment. When I first started learning to do crow pose, I put a big, very firm pillow in front of my head, and that's how I started to learn to do crow pose. So press, because I know it's pretty scary trying to lift your feet up off the ground. So press your hands into the floor and lift up your hips. Bring your feet closer together, heels together right here. Toes turned out. So my knees are the same direction as my toes, by the way. And then my hands are just behind the block. And then I'm going to press into my feet and lift up the hips slightly. Then I'm going to press my forearms into the shins, hands on the floor, and then lift up my heels even more so my arms almost go straight. Press into the index finger, the thumb, and then the pinky finger, and then lean in, get your weight off of your feet, press into the hands, and lift up your feet off the floor. Crow pose. Try again, lean in, set up, press, reach the foot, and then set your feet down. Nicely done. Move your blocks to the side and sit on the mat. And then scoot to the center. Lower down all the way on your mat. Grab your knees and lower. Arms to the sides. Grab one of your blocks. And let's first start with supported bridge. And I want you to be on the lowest part of your block. So bring your feet close to your glutes. Back of the head on the floor. Press into your feet. Lift your hips up and place the block underneath the sacrum. Right there. Pick your shoulder blades up and set them down. Arms to your sides. And you can turn your palms down. And close your eyes. Lift up the right leg straight up, and then lower the right leg to the floor, heel to the floor. And your left knee, just keep that bent, bring the lower back towards the mat, or press the lower back towards the floor. Inhale, and exhale. And now lift up your left leg, straight up. And lower the left leg all the way down, and hold this for 3 breaths. Press your heels down into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then place your feet on the floor. Nicely done. Press down, lift up the hips, and move the block away. Reach the heels closer to your glutes. Turn your toes out just slightly, palms on the floor, and lift up your hips. Unsupported glute bridge. Bring your right arm and your left arm underneath you, creating a nice shelf at the shoulders. And clasp your fingers. Look up at your ceiling for a moment. Lift the hips. Inhale. It's a great front body stretch. The thighs. Try not to clench the glutes too much. Let them go, in fact. And then lift up higher. Let them go. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press the pinkies down. 3, 2, and then 1. Unclasp your hands and lower your back to the mat. And then divide or separate your shoulder blades. Extend the left leg out straight. Bring your right foot to the inner thigh of the left foot and let your knee drop out to the side. So facing the ceiling, your knee just drops out to the side, but I want you to relax your hips and relax your shoulders. Inhale and then exhale. So opening up the inner thigh, the hip right there, and the support being the ground, and gravity pulling you in, creating the stretch. Now start to lift the knee, extend out that right leg, left foot in, then let your knee drop to the side and your foot to the inner thigh, right there, and then relax your hips and your shoulders and your jaw. Inhale, and then exhale. And lift your knee. And now bring your knees into your chest, right here. Happy baby pose. Reach up on the inside of your legs. Grab the outside edges of your feet and rock from side to side. And you can really separate your knees right here on the outside of your arms and the bottom of your feet facing the ceiling. And then hold in the center. Hold, keep the right foot, extend the left leg out straight onto the ground. Calf comes to the floor. Inhale. Press the thigh down. Exhale. Relax your shoulders. And now you're just going to grab the knee with the left hand and bring this leg across the right side. Reach the right arm over to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then lift up. Place your ankle on your knee. Supine pigeon pose, just like we were earlier with fire logs or double pigeon. Ankle is on the other side of the knee joint or the knee, so you're not pressing the knee into the top of the leg. Press your right knee away, then reach behind and pull the legs in. And now set your left foot on the floor. Bring your arms out to the sides and heel toe your foot over to the edge of the mat, like feel the edge of the mat over there. Now drop the knees over to the right and extend and turn your head the opposite direction. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then lift up. Then cross this leg over the other leg like this. So my thigh is crossing over my other thigh. And then bring the knees over to the left side and look over to the right. And then lift your legs. And let's change sides. Happy baby first. Back of the head on the floor. And then extend out the right leg. Keep the left knee in. Really extend out that right leg. Opposite foot or the left foot facing the ceiling. And hold the edge of your foot right there. Press the calf down into the mat. Get that leg straight so you're stretching your hip flexors. As you exhale, reach with your right hand, bring this knee across the body to the other side. Reach the left arm over to the left and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then lift up. Place your ankle on your knee. Using your left hand, press this left knee away. And then grab behind the hamstring and pull that leg in towards you. Straighten your body, straighten your neck and your head. Look straight up. Flex your feet. Pull the leg in, press the knee away. And now set your right foot on the floor. Arms are out to the sides. Heel toe your foot over to the edge of the mat. And then tip the knees towards the left and look over to the right. So you're using that left ankle to pull your right knee down. Pull your back towards the floor. And now lift the knees slowly. Go ahead and cross the left thigh over the right thigh and tip the knees the opposite direction. And look over the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. And then lift up. Extend the legs out straight. Reach the arms overhead. Breathe in. And then place your feet on the floor and roll over to your side and push up to a seated position. As we began class, and let's close class together. Bring your palms together, press lightly into each other, edge of the thumbs to the brow with a light touch. In gratitude, edge of the hands to the heart in thanks. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my tree-focused practice. I'll see you again next time. Thanks for joining.